Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I went shopping. So I went to B&M and I spent £1.89 getting something that was like reminiscent of my childhood, because my mum used to make amazing meat puddings. So I saw them in B&M. I thought, I've got to get that. That's amazing. So I used to eat steak and kidney, but I just noticed they did a just steak one. So there you go. It's a Fray Bentos just steak meaty pud. So if you can have a look at the nutritional blurb there, you can see that this little pot is not particularly healthy for you. I think this little thing that, you know, just fits in my fist has about 800 calories in it. I'll go with the pink glasses, right? So it's 400 grams. So yeah, 800 calories, 40 grams of fat, of which 20 grams of them are saturated fats, so it's not good for you at all. And 90 grams of carbs, not much sugar, not much fiber, 20 grams of protein, and a whopping 4 grams of salt. So probably best I don't eat all of this. So, which is a shame, because if I like it, you know, but anyway. So, but the fascinating thing about these things is we used to have to boil them, but now it says open the lid using the ring pull. So it's even got a ring puller. Turn upside down onto a microwavable plate and cook on full power for 3 minutes. Leave to stand for 30 seconds. Carefully remove, bowl and tuck in. So you can have a steamed pudding in 3 minutes in the microwave. I think that's pretty cool, but I'm a maverick. And with the, you know, like the steamed puddings, you remember that old school dumplings you used to get on top of your stews? I didn't used to like them soft. I used to like them, the tops, to be really crispy, you know. So what I'm going to do, if it comes out of the pot okay and it's still in a pie or pudding shape, is I'm going to whack a little bit of butter on the top and pop it in the air fryer to see if I can get the outside crispy and the inside soft. Because that's the thing with microwaves, they don't really crisp anything, do they? So anyway, let's try. So I'm going to go whack it in the microwave. There we go. Let's open it. Actually, see if this. Oh, look at that. So there you go. That's it. Smells nice and steaky. So I'm going to take it to the microwave and then pop it in the air fryer. Ooh, let's see what happens here. Could be a disaster. Okay, 3 minutes is up. Here's the reveal. This is what came out of the microwave. It looks like he's got a cocky little hat on. So there's quite a bit of liquid running about on the bottom of the plate. Let's get this lid off. Okay, well, that doesn't really look like the picture on the can that got a bit torn when we were shopping. So there you go. There's the picture on the can. I'm holding it up so you can see, because it got torn. So that there, it doesn't really resemble much. I wanted to air fry. How the hell am I supposed to get that in the air fryer? And yeah, and like I said, the pastry is kind of gacky. It looks kind of sorry, I'm hot. I should have been holding it up there, but it looks kind of not very appetizing, really. What do you guys think? It's like, yeah, it's a steak and kidney pudding, and you know, it looks like the steak looks right. It looks a bit small, as in the pieces. But I don't know, that liquid, there's a lot of liquid just running around. I'm guessing that's fat. So I'm going to pour that off and try and work out a way of getting this into my air fryer to see if I can get it crispy, because at the moment that's soggy and unappetizing. So far, not good. So let's see if I can save this. So I'm being creative here. Got a pan lid that actually fits the air fryer. So I'm going to scrape this into the pan lid. Right, here we go. I just poured off like a whole egg cup full of fat. So that's going to take down the fat quality quite a lot. There was absolutely tons of fat just on the bottom of the plate. So I don't think that I need to add any more fat, because because that suet looks quite fatty anyway, and there's a lot of fat in this dish. So I'm just going to bang it in the air fryer and see if I can make it look a little bit more appetizing. Because at the moment, it's like someone's got a half-cooked steak and kidney pudding thrown off top of a building. Right, so I'm going to whack it in the air fryer, see if I can make it, you know, look and texturally feel better. Because at the moment, I don't want to eat that. I'm back with the pan lid. So it did 10 minutes in the air fryer, and I don't know about you guys, but this looks a lot more appetizing. Nice crispy top. Let's see what is that. I've now got to get it out of the pan lid and get it to this plate. So, but it might work. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it still looks like it's fallen from the top of a large building. But let's get some of this out. Get the pan lid in the sink. There you go. I think that looks fairly appetizing. So let's get in there. Here we are. So got a bit of a better angle so you can see what's what. So it did work. That's really crispy. So maybe a bit too crispy, but it depends what you're into. So let's try a bit of the meat in the just steak pudding. The bits of meat could have been bigger. There's not really much bite or chew to the meat, but the flavour's nice. So, so let's try with a bit of the air fried suet pudding lid. So there we go. Oh, that's actually so much better than that gacky mess that just came out of the microwave. I don't necessarily agree with microwave cooking. I don't think any pies should be cooked in a microwave. You know, yeah, they serve their purpose, and for me it's mainly defrosting. It's not cooking. I even do Russ's burgers in the George Foreman rather than the microwave, like it says. So it smells good. I'm not enjoying it, but let's dissect it so you can see the lack of filling. So look, it's all, look, that's the lid, and there's probably four forkfuls of, well, there's just nothing in it. It's like another gravy pie, which that there is the biggest piece of meat in the whole pie. So, and I don't see any other bits. For a pie that says just steak, there's not much steak in it. So, yeah, it is like, I mean, look, that's it. There's the gravy. I've had 2 tiny little bits of steak, and that's the whole thing. So it's a shame. I wanted to like this because I haven't had a really good steak and kidney pudding for ages. I think what's going to have to happen is next time I see steak and kidney pudding on a pub menu or something like that, I'm just going to have to order it there because Fray Bentos just haven't got it right. So let's have a try again. The suet pudding is really good after air frying. This part, the actual lid or the hat, it's great. But that's it. It's like, so I might as well cook a piece of that and dip it in gravy. That's what it feels like I'm doing. So. So the flavours are good. They're just really, really stingy with the filling. It's like, that's the last, you know, forkful of filling, and that's it. There's like 2 tiny little bits of meat in it. I see more meat in a tiny tin of cat food. So I'm not going to eat all the pastry, there's no point. I don't need the calories, and it's not that good, so. The flavour is good. I can't knock it. The only thing was microwaving produces this gaki. It's just gross. So this is the texture from microwaving it. It's just like, ugh. But air frying it, if you do have one of these in cupboards, try it yourself. Air frying produces this kind of texture, you know, with a really nice crunch. So it actually tastes cooked. Whereas that, even though it's been in the microwave and the air fryer for 3 minutes, seems raw and minging. So sadly, I won't be buying one of these again, which is a shame, because I thought for £1.89, if you could get something that actually tastes like, you know, a proper steak and kidney pudding, or a steak pudding in this case, then that would be great, you know, because they are one of the things that my boys like as well, when we were going for pub lunches, you know. So if you get a good one, they're awesome. That had potential, but only because of the air fryer. But the lack of ingredients inside and the amount of fat that I poured off of it, it's pretty grim. So I've left that. I've just eaten a few forkfuls of filling, and that to me was a no-no. It's only good because I air fried it. So these bits are delicious. Very nice and crunchy. Oh, they're good. But overall, I would not spend £1.89 on that again. Massive waste of money. Yeah. Ugh. So yeah, if you like suet puddings that are basically just have a layer of gravy in the bottom with a couple of pieces of meat, then go out and buy it. But no, just it'd be easier to buy a tin of stewed steak and make one yourself. So that's interesting. I could probably buy one of these, cut the pastry base off, and then pour a tin of stewed steak in, because the pastry's alright. And then, like, you know, but then that's nearly a £4 pie. You might as well go to a, you know, Witherspoons and that one. So yeah, so that's an epic fail. Yeah, just no value for money. Really, really bad for you as well. It's like, but it must just all be the pastry. And this I wouldn't even attempt to eat. I'm not even putting that anywhere near my mouth. That's the bottom part that just got microwaved. It still looks raw and gooey and just no. Anyway, sorry. So there you go. There's my honest review of the Fray Bentos just steak meat pudding. Just steak, I should call it. Fray Bentos just gravy. So so anyway, that's that. So I hope that's given you an informed decision, and you won't bother wasting your money with these. Go to a butcher's and buy a proper pie. You can get a proper pie for £2 from a butcher's that's handmade with love, rather than this crap that's made in the factory. And you know, and it's a wrong one. This is a wrong one. So anyway, but thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll do something that actually, or review something that's actually nice, because I keep trying these different things. Like I see them and products harken back to my childhood, and I'm like, oh, I'll try that, because I used to love that as a kid. And then you try and you're just like, oh, it's disgusting, you know, or it's just, yeah, things change, I guess. Like, you know, over the years, I don't know. Maybe they were better in the 80s, I don't know. But, okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.